Title: Planting the Right Seeds, The Journey to Authentic Success. Chapter 1: The Seed and the Tree. Have you ever planted an orange seed and expected a coconut tree to grow? Imagine the disappointment when that tree blooms, full of oranges, sweet and vibrant, but completely different from the coconuts you craved. This isn't just a hypothetical story, it's a metaphor for how many of us approach life. We put in minimal effort, or head in the wrong direction, yet expect grand, extraordinary results. Success, however, doesn't work this way. The fruits we reap are directly tied to the seeds we sow. This book is your guide to understanding the seeds you're planting in your life, the shortcuts that lead to setbacks, and the intentional choices that yield the outcomes you truly desire. Chapter 2: The $12,000 Lesson. 4 years ago, I stood at a crossroads, determined to launch a professional website for my business, but hesitant to make the necessary investment. The $12,000 quote from a seasoned professional felt like an insurmountable obstacle. Surely, there was a cheaper, faster way to achieve my goal. In my search for shortcuts, I hired well-meaning but inexperienced interns and amateurs. At first, the savings seemed like a win. But as the months dragged on, my so-called solution began to unravel. Bugs, glitches, endless redesigns, what was meant to be a springboard for my business turned into a never-ending headache. By the end of this saga, I'd spent far more than $12,000 in time, money, and emotional energy. My initial hesitation had cost me dearly, teaching me a valuable lesson: shortcuts are often the most expensive path. Chapter 3: Why Shortcuts Fail. Why do shortcuts fail? Because they ignore the universal truth that success is earned, not improvised. Whether you're building a website, a business, or a personal dream, taking the easy way out often leads to long-term regret. Shortcuts fail because they focus on the immediate outcome, not the foundation required for lasting success. They rob you of the learning, discipline, and growth that come from doing things the right way. Here's the irony: when you choose the shortcut, you don't avoid the hard work, you just delay it. And when the consequences of cutting corners catch up with you, the work is often harder, messier, and more expensive than if you'd done it right the first time. Chapter 4: The True Cost of Cutting Corners. Cutting corners might save time or money in the short term, but the long-term costs are staggering. These hidden costs include missed opportunities. While you're busy fixing the problems caused by shortcuts, you're losing time that could have been spent moving forward. Eroded confidence. Each setback chips away at your belief in your abilities and vision. Strained relationships. In business or personal life, shortcuts can alienate the people who matter most. The $12,000 I tried to avoid paying became a $30,000 mistake. Not just in dollars, but in lost momentum, broken trust, and sleepless nights. Chapter 5: Planting the Right Seeds. Planting the right seeds begins with clarity and intention. What do you truly want to achieve, and what are you willing to invest to get there? Here's how to start planting seeds for success. Define your goals, be specific. A vague goal leads to a vague outcome. Instead of saying, "I want a website," say, "I want a professional, user-friendly website that converts visitors into clients." Seek the best resources, whether it's time, money, or expertise. Don't settle for less than what your dream deserves. Commit to the process. Success is a marathon, not a sprint. Embrace the small, consistent steps that lead to big results. Think of life like a garden. You wouldn't plant seeds without watering them, protecting them from weeds, and giving them sunlight. The same principles apply to your dreams. Chapter 6: The Power of Patience and Perseverance. Patience and perseverance are the unsung heroes of success. In a world that glorifies instant gratification, these traits set apart those who merely dream from those who achieve. Patience isn't passive, it's active faith in your efforts. It's knowing that the work you're putting in today will pay off, even if the results aren't immediate. Perseverance, on the other hand, is the refusal to quit, no matter how difficult the journey becomes. Take Thomas Edison, who famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." His perseverance turned failure into innovation, and his patience turned ideas into world-changing inventions. Chapter 7: Ignorance and Impatience, the Dream Killers. Two of the greatest obstacles to success are ignorance and impatience. Ignorance convinces us we can bypass the rules of hard work, while impatience makes us believe shortcuts are the answer. Together, they form a toxic duo that derails dreams. But here's the good news: both can be overcome. Education and self-awareness replace ignorance, while mindfulness and discipline counter impatience. To move forward, ask yourself, am I willing to learn what it takes to succeed? Can I trust the process, even when results take time? The moment you answer yes, you've already taken a step toward breaking free from these dream killers. Chapter 8: Nurturing Your Seeds. Success isn't just about planting the right seeds, it's about nurturing them. This requires consistency, care, and the willingness to adapt as circumstances change. Here are 3 ways to nurture your seeds. Learn continuously. The world is constantly evolving, and so should you. Stay curious and open to new ideas. Build a support system. Surround yourself with people who believe in your vision and challenge you to grow. Celebrate small wins. Every milestone, no matter how small, is a step toward your goal. Acknowledge and celebrate them. Chapter 9: Your Legacy of Growth. The seeds you plant today will become the legacy you leave behind. Imagine a life where your efforts inspire others, where your persistence becomes a roadmap for future dreamers. When you plant with intention, nurture with care, and harvest with gratitude, you create not just a life of success, but a legacy of impact. Conclusion: the harvest awaits. As you turn the final page of this book, remember that your journey is just beginning. The seeds you plant today will shape the fruits you enjoy tomorrow. Will you settle for oranges when you dream of coconuts? Or will you invest the time, effort, and resources to cultivate the life you truly desire? The harvest awaits. Plant the right seeds, tend to them with care, and watch your dreams grow beyond your wildest imagination.